Absolutely. Otherwise, we'd be paying more for shit. Go ahead, do some more of it. We like it. Oh, and there it is. It's now time to say welcome again to another show. How's everybody out there? Everybody doing well? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Can everybody hear? We got a lot of comedy. We do not have a musician tonight, but we do not have a musician tonight.
Is that why
Hacker
they're
didn't
caroling?
say. Yeah. Hacker didn't say whether he's going to do any comedy, but it's his Res Day tomorrow. So let's wish Hacker a happy Res Day and tell him because it comes so close to Christmas, we're sorry we won't be buying you anything. But have a great day.
Gets chipped.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yep. Anyhow, this is for you, Crap. Just so you know, I started out this way because of this whole thing earlier, because that's the way the fight started. You know, I got home late last night. My husband demanded dinner, so I made a vegetarian quiche, and that's how the fight started. Tried to talk my wife into buying a case of Miller Lite for $14.95. Instead, she bought a jar of cold cream for $7.95. I told her the beer would make her look better at night than the cold cream. And that's how the fight started.
Oh, God.
After retiring, I went to the Social Security office to apply for Social Security. The woman behind the counter asked me for my driver's license to verify my age. I looked in my pockets and realized I had left my wallet at home. I told the woman that I was very sorry, but I would have to go home and come back later. The woman said, "Unbutton your shirt." So I opened my shirt, revealing my curly silver hair. She said, "The silver hair on your chest is proof enough for me," and she processed my Social Security application. When I got home, I excitedly told my wife about my experience at the Social Security office. She said she should have had you drop your pants. You might have gotten disability too. My wife and I were sitting at the table at a high school reunion, and I kept staring at a drunken lady swaggering her drink as she sat alone at a nearby table. My wife asked, "Do you know her?" "Yes," I sighed. "She's my old girlfriend." I understand she took to drinking right after we split up those many years ago, and I hear she hasn't been sober since. "My gosh," says my wife, "who would have thought a person would go on celebrating for that long?"
Oh.
I rear-ended a car this morning, so there we were alongside the road. Slowly, the other driver got out of his car. You know how sometimes you're just so stressed and little things seem so funny? Yeah, well, I couldn't believe it. He was a dwarf. He stormed over to my car, looked at me, and shouted, "I'm not happy." So I looked down at him and said, "Well, then which one are you?" And that's how the fight started.
Oh, that's bad.
I took my wife to a restaurant. The waiter, for some reason, took my order first. "I'll have the strip steak, medium rare, please." He said, "Aren't you worried about the mad cow?" "Nah, she can order for herself." And that's how the fight started. Yeah, okay, Crap. That's how the fight started, right? Yeah. Vegetarian quiche, yeah. Yeah, you got to ask yourself, how can it be vegetarian quiche if you're using eggs? I understand that, Crap, exactly.
Not vegan.
Just not vegan. Okay, all right, right. Vegetarian, right. Yeah, actually, I saw somebody was complaining about a restaurant here in Atlanta. They said, well, it's not really vegetarian. The vegetable dishes had bacon. Well, it wasn't a vegetarian restaurant. You know, they had little bacon lards. I mean, what is that? Like, you expect the vegetable thing? So this is how they have sex. I hear somebody's mic just wandering around. It's all right if you have it open, but accountants are very good with figures. Actors do it on cue. Advertisers use the new improved method. Ambulance drivers come quicker. ANSI does it in the standard way. Archaeologists like it old. This sucks, so I'm not going to read any more of these because they're really terrible. All right, enough of those. All right, enough of those. That's not, look at it. Lots of them. So this, oh my God, did I write all this shit down one year? Boy, I should have never done that show. That would have been the worst show ever, I'm sure of that. So some things you have to remember right after Christmas dinner, you know, things that you can only say on that day and maybe Thanksgiving. There are only 2 days a year that you can actually get away with things like tying the legs together, keep the inside moist. Okay? If I don't undo my pants, I'll bust. That's one terrific spread.
Well, I say that all the time. That's beside the point.
I'm in the mood for a little dog meat. It's a little dry. Do you still want to eat it? Don't play with your meat. Do you think you'll be able to handle all those people at once? I think. This is just bullshit. This is the worst show ever. Haley's not even laughing. I can see how bad this show is. It's turned into crap, didn't it? Up, somebody's flushing a toilet in the background. Haley's not laughing. Come on, guys, let's get with it. It's Christmas coming up next week. Don't you feel broke? How many people put their charged a whole bunch of stuff for Christmas? See, this is why Jews don't celebrate Christmas. Yeah, because we're out of money on the 8th day earlier this month.
Now that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get nice presents for Hanukkah? Haley, what'd you get? A bottle of Vicodin? Yeah. All right. So I wonder what God's inventory looks like, you know? How many people, I want to hear this. Every year we try this out. Hey, Bevan, how are you? What's the largest who thinks they have the most inventory in here? Type in what you're totally in your inventory. And don't bother to put it down unless you're over 35,000 items.
Oh, well, forget that.
Yeah, I'm not that high. Yeah.
Got to be at least 35,000. Let's see if anybody's over 35,000. Anyone? Somebody's close?
I'm only at
49,000. Pearly. Whoa. Holy moly.
Oh, Pearly, we got to do
All right.
something about that.
All right, Pearly.
Oh.
You're one of the hoarders of Second Life. You're going to be on the show. First one. First contestant.
Intervention.
We're gonna have a little chat. When was the last
Ice
time you
Darkness.
wore
Oh, my God. 320,000? Oh, my God. Oh, wow. That's a real winner. Dendalia, 75,000. Dr. Fran, 42,000. Look at these numbers.
Now we know why
Oh,
the
my
sim
God.
keeps crashing.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
God, you're not supposed to do that.
You know you're supposed to throw away your underwear after using them once in Second Life, right? I'm supposed to save this stuff. Oops. Oh, yeah, here's another one. 63,000. Oh, my God, there's some real monster stuff in the inventory box around here. Wow.
Well, no, that one's close to 320. I didn't even think that was possible.
Yeah, I just like leaving stuff on other Sims and hoping it doesn't get sent back. You know, finding Sims that don't have return policies. 320,000 isn't my highest I've had before. You've had more than that before, huh? Wow. Oh, my God. Do you have a partner? Because I bet you he doesn't even have a hanger. 880K. How could you find anything 800? Can you even have 880K? Is it possible?
Man,
Is that you typing, CatBoy? You got something going really
not
good?
me. I'm
It's
not
Doc?
typing.
Oh, maybe Doc is typing. Doc, you typing? Yeah. Sending little text
No, my
messages
mic is
to
off,
lovers.
actually.
No, somebody's having a good time there. Yeah. So, by the way, it's you heard Christmas rush. It's right around now. You know, for those of you that are non-Christians, it's called Jesus Christ, Stop Pushing Me. Okay. You have a muted mic. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I had somebody had a baby. About $10. You got kids. Did you get the nanny folder with it? Yeah, you can put your baby in with the nanny folder. Just leave it there for a while, right? Don't you think? I mean, it's amazing. God's weather script is unbelievable. You know, right? Can you imagine all the variations and everything? Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, he's got it made. Second Life sent me a message early this month. Maybe you all got it. Said it had recovered a lot of the inventory. Sent it to my lost and found. You know what I found? I found a white jacket from a couple of years ago. It came with tire marks. I couldn't remember what the hell I was doing with that. You know, one time I logged in, I got somebody else's friends list. They had much better friends than I have, so I kept it. You know? You know. Anybody ever play Mega Millions? Anybody ever play that?
Once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, have you? And did you just like the night before think maybe I'll win this And I'll be able to leave all these
Me
fucking
and
people that I'm living with now.
318 million other people, yeah.
No comment.
Wouldn't it be great if they just had a mistake just one time and they accidentally gave out a number that everybody had?
Yeah.
Just like, it was a
6!
faux pas.
6!
Yeah.
That means we'll get a refund. That's it.
I really think we should have like a friends list. We should have like an enemies column, you know, so when we're not really talking to somebody, we can stick them on the other upper side of the thing. Just put them in red. I mean, why don't we have that? Why don't we have color code these things and move them around and do what we want with them, right? Yeah,
Brilliant idea.
yeah. Wouldn't it be great? Yeah. Then you could auto send messages to people that you really don't like. Yeah. Oh, look, I just sent a message to myself that this event is starting 10 minutes ago. That's great. Yeah. How many of you got like 800 thread count sheets and nobody to lie next to you with them? Isn't that perfect? You can just roll over to the cool side of the bed. God, I'll tell you, one thing we need in First Life we have here in Second Life. I mean, seriously, you know, you get in bed with somebody, a lot of things are going on, and just once in a while, just want to hit the stop all animations button, you know, just one time, you know. Who counts threads, right? Yeah. So on the 12th day of Christmas, my Lyndon sent to me. I won't not sing it. 12 teleports not working. Do you want to do these again? Because this is the last time we're going to do them for another year.
I like
Anybody want to have
those.
this? All right, here we go. 12 teleports not working. 11 scripts recompiling. 10 friends are calling. 9 prims not rezzing. 8 animations freezing. 7 particles floating. 6 release candidates not working. 5 sims crashing. 4 songs not streaming. 3 groups deleted. 2 tiers not paid. And my avatar res gray. I can't get this out in any sort of reasonable way. Okay. Yeah.
Don't quit your day job.
I'm going to get a tattoo in First Life, you know. I got this out of like Second Life, but it'd be really great just on your arm. It goes, remove all clothing. That'd be a great tattoo. Yeah. You know, after you've been in Second Life 2 years, you know, too many people know too much about you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, we have other people that are going to be a lot funnier than I am tonight, all right? So don't go anywhere, all right? But I want you all to think about this for next year. I really think we need to do this. I've wanted to do this year after year, and so far I've never been able to get everybody to do it. But if everybody in Second Life would just finally celebrate National Pose Ball Day, you know, like Friday, you know, March 13th or something. We all buy a dozen 6-inch styrofoam balls. You can get them from Michael's or something and spray some of them blue and some of them pink, you know, and then get some little sticky things, right? And we all just put them out all over on park benches and elevators, up against lampposts, everywhere, right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if just everybody in Second Life, just whatever, all 7 of us did this? But it would be really great. Yeah. Yeah, so I really want to do that. I want that, right? So the other day we were talking about Second Life doesn't have ecstasy. And then, but they do sell Spanish Fly in Second Life. Did you know that? They do. You can buy Spanish Fly. I don't know what that's going to do for you. You know, can you imagine giving it to another avatar? Like, wow. Now I'm going to have unprotected sex, right? Yeah, you know, men are like popcorn. They satisfy you for just a little while. All right, so now we move on. Let's go on to Doc Grun today first. You ready, Doc?
Okay.
All right. You get up here, and I think we got everything all set up for Doc.
How is everyone
let's
tonight?
Give a big hand. I hear he's much
Okay.
funnier than me.
Back after a couple of weeks. I had to re-res myself. I am about to attempt something tonight that is, I hope, never been done before in Second Life. And I'm sure it's going to screw up, so I'm going to ask your indulgence because it is incredibly complicated, but hopefully somewhat amusing. I am I'm hoping to bring to you tonight what I hope will be the first that you ever have seen Second Life ventriloquist act. Okay? I've been working a long time on it, and I'm hoping that we can pull this off here. So I am going to come over here, and you'll have to bear with me. I'm going to sit right down here. Okay, there we are.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Hey, Veritas, how are you? Waiting for.
Oh, it's so nice to be back.
You gonna do anything tonight? You gonna do a little something tonight?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really prepare anything, but I'd be happy to come up on stage.
Good. Well, I didn't prepare anything either, and I'm on stage, so. But,
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there's Mini
Yeah, but
Doc.
you have
Oh,
boobies,
Mini Doc got
so-
res. Now let's see what happens to Mini Doc. Oh, look at this. Here comes Mini Doc. Turned around. Okay. Oh.
Oh, it's adorable. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's actually very creepy and frightening.
Oh, that's creepy. That's from Saw.
Well, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, very frightening.
Mini Doc.
Okay, Doc. You're all good. He's going to do a ventriloquist act here. This is the first time that neither the dummy nor the ventriloquist can speak.
Fuck yous all.
Ooh.
What was that?
Fuck you too. Where the fuck am I? I had a great gig staked out in Newark as a door frame in the dressing room of a stripper joint. I was getting lots of pussy. Next thing I know, I'm being carved up to be your little fuck buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That was a little blue.
Yeah. Hello, lawyer. How you doing? Whoa, shit. Look at the jugs on that one, Doc. Hey, Lauren, you ever consider dancing? I got some connections with a couple of 2x4s in the dressing room back at the joint.
Hmm. So, so this is a first and probably a last.
Okay, I'm getting some wood, Doc. Lauren, you want to get some splinters?
Is he loading gestures or something? Or...
It's the leg. It'll all catch up
Ain't
to us.
they in
when
for a
he's done.
letdown? Me embarrass you? What do you call this place? Yeah, well, you should call it what a screwed up life. I mean, look out here. You got hot women who sound like truckers. You got men dressed up like women. You got women dressed up like men. This broad over here on the couch is all green. And I don't know what to make of this CatBoy fella. If he had tits, I could make a decision, but I'm conflicted. Yeah, I'm conflicted. Well, at least yeah.
I'm starting to look good.
I've had lots of good jobs.
I'm turning my mic on for this.
Well,
Bad,
you know about the
bad.
stripper joint, that's the best job I ever had. But for a while, I was doing a stretch as a shoe expander.
I like neither the dummy nor the ventriloquist lips are moving.
Yeah, so your wife could fit those size 4 shoes she buys onto those size 7 feet she got. Well, I was a handrail at the free clinic for a while, but I had to quit that job. I caught termites from the hookers that were in there. You ain't seen these hookers. Okay, that's easy. I was a toilet seat. Shitty job. Nothing but assholes all day.
Oh.
Ron Paul
No,
was
we-
left to center. You're in the clouds, bub. At this point, that'd be a step up. I seen those pets you've been trying to sell in here. Fucking blocks of wood. Now that's original. Anybody scooping them up? Yeah, well, how long can you hold your breath in here? Blocks of wood. Trust me, they'll remember this. Like, what the fuck made me stay and watch this kind of remember? Silly you for getting our hopes up. You ain't had a good 10 minutes since that phone sex call last month. That's because the broad put the phone down for 6 minutes to clip her toenails. Well, I thought I would sing him a song. Yeah, a song about the place I used to work at. Yeah, very funny. It has to be something amazing. To show you that you're a real ventriloquist. How convenient you didn't give me any lips.
What the hell was that you just pulled out of the cup?
Okay, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Fucking termites. Okay, here's my song. I've been working in the subway all the goddamn day. I've been working in the subway just to chase the fags away. Can't you hear the hooker shouting, big boy, make me wail? Can't you hear the coppers coming to take 'em all to jail?
All right. That's
It got more laughs than most of your stuff, so fuck you.
This segment has been brought to you by the NRA.
Oh, jeez.
I'd take you back to Lowe's and get a 2x4.
Where are the blockies when we need them?
Yeah, right. I'd make that into toothpicks if I were you. Are you done? Is that it? Whoa.
That's it.
All right, Doc. Okay. Yeah. You got to be a little light on the rum at this time of year. That's an eggnog. Veritas, you still here?
I am.
Please,
I'm
please.
just,
Come on,
speechless,
Veritas,
though.
get up
You
here
expect me to follow that?
Oh, if you can't follow that, forget it. I mean, this is
You're
easy
gonna
this
kill
time. Come on, get up here. Let's do it.
All right, I got some new material, a little bit.
Oh, great. Velvet? I like velvet.
What do you think of my outfit tonight, man?
I guess
Mac,
wait till you
does it
get up
remind
here.
you
As
of
I
any
say.
movies?
Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. You're not wearing
Actually, I was
underpants,
gonna
so it
pull out my
shows in the
gun.
back.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna pull out my
Yeah,
machine
oh,
gun, man, and
jeez.
say hello to my little Frank.
Oh, look at you.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you
Hello,
have a
Veritas.
ventriloquist too?
How's everybody doing tonight? Got my protege. I gotta bring him over here. He just IM'd me. I gotta show him this club.
Oh, you have a protege?
Another dummy.
Taught him everything he knows. Yeah.
Another dog.
I mean, no. No, the only wood I'll pull out is my X4.
What's the next four?
If I ask, you don't know.
Okay, I don't know. No.
All right. Well, anyway, what's with these cats, though? I got a cat, right? And I mean, I'm sitting here trying to do my thing, and he's digging in his cat box, and it's like that sound, you know? Anybody have a cat like that? Well, I mean, like, what is he digging for? China? Gold? You know, Nirvana? What the hell's in that box? Just do your business and get the hell out of there. There's my boy Word. What up, Word? I brought my boy.
I guess I'm not
Word
going to get
here
a
from the
contract to
hood. He's
renew.
gonna teach me. You know, somebody said that the reason there's so much trouble
This is
in
the
the
best
world
stuff
today
show.
is 'cause there's no more there's no more adventures. So a friend of mine from the ghetto, he said, ain't no more adventures, so people get restless. I said, I get an adventure every time I go to the projects looking for drugs and hookers. That's a that's a wonderful adventure. Yeah, so Jigsaw, that was an interesting concept. That was kind of like Third Life or something. Hey, what do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft? A flat
What?
minor. A flat minor. Oh, baby. Hey, this is from my friend from the ghetto. Yo, my friend in the ghetto. What do you call a nosy pepper? Jalapeno business. Yeah. And since it's the holidays, I'll try this classic. What is the relation between a pumpkin's circumference and its radius? Pumpkin pie. Thank you for really. That's for all the eggheads in the audience, or the eggnogs. Hey, why do they only make eggnog around Christmas? Because, I mean, I love that stuff year-round. It's really good stuff.
So fattening.
Eggnog. Is that it? Oh, so they only make fattening foods around Christmas.
That's
Tell that to everybody in Walmart, okay? Because apparently they've been hoarding. I think I think Walmart.
Christmas
they're hiding
year-round there.
people underneath their shirts or something. There's like people within there. They are just big. They're large.
the huddled masses.
Hey, here's another scientific question. What's red and smells like blue paint? Red paint. All right. Ho, ho, ho. Red. Hey, did you hear about the red ship that crashed into a blue ship? The sailors were marooned. Blow me, all right? Hey, what did the zero? What did the zero say to the 8? Nice butt. All right, this is a final classy joke here. What do you get when you combine an insomniac, an agnostic, and a dyslexic? You get a dude who stays up all night sitting on a fence wondering if there is a dog. Oh, come on, don't woe me. Woe yourself, Trigger. Well, what's the difference between a comedian and a park bench? What's the difference between a comedian and a park bench?
What?
A park bench can support a family.
That's true. That is true.
Okay, well, where does the king keep his army? In his
Where?
sleeveys. Okay.
What?
All right.
Okay.
Oh, ouch, that hurts.
Okay. Well, you can kiss me under my mistletoe. It's hanging in my back pocket. Thank you.
Oi.
Is that a battle? Okay. So, let's all join in right now.
Can we start singing carols now?
Exactly. Ready? Here we go. Rudolph the red-nosed furry had a very alpha nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it blows. Oh, sure. What's your friend's name? We'll get him up here in a minute. We'll just get him.
Yo, word,
We need a break from all this comedy.
I need a comedy rest.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any of their Excite games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so full bright, won't you guide my bitches tonight? Then all the reindeers love him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the alpha-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. We should all sing some song together, okay? Let's just do Jingle Bells, all right? Everybody want to just sing Jingle Bells this time of the year? Go. All right.
Jingle.
Dash. Wow, I just love it. Okay. Jingle.
Now that's worse than happy birthday.
Right.
Oh my God.
Could you all Just Google the fucking lyrics so that we can at least sing this. Get this.
A room full of Jews.
Here we go. Ready?
The biggest
It's
laugh of the
true.
Dashing
was
through
a-
the snow in a
Said
one-horse open sleigh.
O'er the fields we
go,
laughing
all
all the way.
Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright.
What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh tonight. Oh,
No.
jingle
No, no.
No.
Oh, I got it playing here somehow.
Jingle bells,
Bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, what fun it is to be
Fun it is
completely
to-
dyslexic and not know how we got here today. Oh.
No, how it is
Okay,
to Jewish
all
not
right.
understand.
This is one for the anals.
Right.
Anals. Okay.
The anals.
A deliberate
That's it.
malaprop.
That's funny.
A deliberate malaprop.
There you go.
We have 3 good arguments that Jesus was black. 1, he called everybody brother. 2, he liked the gospel. And 3, he didn't get a fair trial. Okay?
Right on. Okay, we'll go for that. That sounds pretty righteous. That
Oh
sounds
my
right.
God, that
There are
laugh.
3 equally good arguments that Jesus was Jewish. 1, he went to into his father's business. 2, he lived at home until he was 33. 3, he was sure his mother was a virgin and his mother was sure he was God. Okay. Then there are 3 equally good arguments that Jesus was Italian. 1, he talked with his hands. 2, he had wine with his meals. And 3, he used olive oil. All right, but just this good 3 arguments that Jesus was a Californian. 1, he never cut his hair. 2, he walked around barefoot all the time. And 3, he started a new religion. But then there are 3 equally good arguments that Jesus was an American Indian. 1, he was at peace with nature. 2, he ate a lot of fish. And 3, he talked about the Great Spirit. Then there are 3 other arguments that Jesus was Irish. Okay, Pearlie? 1, he never got married. 2, he was always telling stories. And 3, he loved green pastures. But the most compelling evidence of all is 3 proofs that Jesus was a woman. 1, he fed a crowd at a moment's notice when there was virtually no food. 2, he kept trying to get a message across to a bunch of men who just didn't get it. And 3, even after he was dead, he had to get up because there was still work to do. Okay? All right, who's your friend, Veritas? Because we're now ready to be put back into somber straits. Seriously. Who is he? You want to send him up here? Yes? No? Maybe? Is your friend coming up? I
He's
take that
lagging
as a-
too
Nah,
much.
he's getting too much leg. He says he can't do it.
He can do it right from where he is. Tell him just to do it. Not even on stage. Just do it from where he is. Open his mic and just do it. You want to do it? Do it. All right. That's it for that. All right. We got that
He
done.
said
By
he
the way,
would
there'll be
sit
no.
on my lap if I did ventriloquism.
Well, we got the chair up there. You two can sit up there and do that together. That would definitely, go right ahead.
Promise or a
kind
threat?
of club.
Yeah, I know there's an. Hey, is it in open mic live singing, or do you have to get noticed? Mimi, what do you mean live singing? What are you planning to do? Mimi, oh, say hello. What did you want to do? Did you want to sing something? Because tonight's show is brought to you by no one.
That's a good thing too. 'Cause
Yeah,
no one
that's a
would
good
pay
thing.
for this.
Lauren, I got something that no one else does.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Hack.
Thank you. Crap. Now I have one, Lyndon. That was so kind of you.
Figure out where the heck I am here. All right. For Haley. A Star Trek Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the ship, not a circuit was buzzing, not one microchip. The phasers were hung in the armory securely, in hopes that no alien would get up that early. The crewmen were nestled all snug in their beds, except for the few who were partying drunks. and Picard in his nightshirt, and Bev in her lace, had just settled down for a neat face-to-face. When out in the hall there arose such a racket that we leapt from our beds, pulling on our pants and a jacket. Away to the lifts we all shot like a gun, leapt into the turbos, and shouted, "Deck 1!" The bridge red alert lights, which flashed through the din, gave a luster of Hades to objects within. When what on our view screen should our eyes behold but a weird sort of sleigh and some guy who looked old. But the glint in his eyes was so strange and askew that we knew in a moment it had to be Q. His slew grew much larger as closer he came. Then he zapped on the bridge and addressed us by name. It's Riker, it's Data, it's Wolf and Jean-Luc, it's Geordi and Wesley, the genetic fluke. To the top of the bridge, to the top of the hall. Now float away, float away, float away all. As leaves in the autumn are whisked off the street, so the floor of the bridge came from under our feet. And up to the ceiling our bodies they flew, and the captain called out, "What the hell is this, Q?" And snapping his fingers he vanished again. The spell was removed, and we crashed to the ground. Then Q, dressed in fur, from head to toe, appeared once again to continue the show. "That's enough," cried the captain. "You'll stop this at once." And Riker cried, "Wolf, take aim at this dunce." "I'm deeply offended," Jean-Luc replied Q. "I just wanted to celebrate Christmas with you." As we scoffed at his words, he produced a large sack. He dumped out the contents and took a step back. "I brought gifts," he said, "just to show I'm sincere. There's something delightful for everyone here. For Counselor Troy, there's no need to explain. Here's Tylenol extra strength for all of your pain. For Worf, I've some mints, as your breath's not too great. And for Geordi LaForge, an inflatable date. For Wesley, some hormones, and Clearasil Plus. For Data, a joke book. For Riker, a truss. For Beverly Crusher, there's a sleek lingerie. And for Jean-Luc, the thrill of just seeing her that way." And he sprang to his feet with a grin on his face, and clapping his hands, disappeared into space. But we heard him exclaim as he disappeared from sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good flight."
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Well done.
Yay!
Well done. All right. Well, we're back on Clue.
Sky Rocks, happy you're awesome.
For those of you who wonder, there's only 22 minutes of this shit, and then you can leave, okay? But here we go. This is from Ken, care of Mattel, to Santa Claus. "Dear Santa, I understand that one of my colleagues has petitioned you for a change in her contract, specifically asking for anatomical and career changes. In addition, it's my understanding that disparaging remarks were made about me and my ability to please, and some of my fashion choices. I would like to take this opportunity to inform you of some of the issues concerning Ms. Barbie and some of my own needs and desires. First of all, I, along with several other colleagues, feel Barbie does not deserve preferential treatment. The bitch has everything. Along with Joe, Jem, Raggedy Ann, and Andy, I do not have a dream house, Corvette, evening gowns, and in some cases the ability to change my hairstyle. Personally, I only have 3 outfits which I'm forced to mix and match at great length. My decision to accessorize my outfits with earring was my decision and reflects my lifestyle choice. I, too, would like a change in my career. Have you ever considered Decorator Ken, or Beauty Salon Ken, or Out-of-Work Actor Ken? In addition, there are several other avenues which could be considered, such as S&M Ken, Green Lantern Ken, Circuit Ken, Bear Ken, Master Ken. These would be more accurately reflect my desires and perhaps open new markets. And as for Barbie needing bendable arms so she can push me away, I need bendable knees so I can kick the bitch in the curb. Bendable knees would also be helpful for me in other situations. We've talked about this issue before. In closing, I would like to point out that any further concessions to the blonde bimbo from hell will result in action being taken by myself and others. And Barbie can forget about having Joe. He's mine. At least that's what he said last night. Sincerely, Ken.
Oh dear. Don't ask, don't ask.
Yeah. Yeah, so. Right. So here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas. The whole house was mellow. Not a creature was stirring, 'cause I had a gun under the pillow. When up on the roof I heard something pound, I sprung up to the window to scream, "Hey, you won't keep it down!" When what to my wandering eyes should appear but the dawn of all elves, the 8 friggin' reindeer, with slick black hair and a silk red suit. Don Christopher was here, and he brought the loot. With a slap to their snouts and a yank on their manes, he cursed and he shouted, he called them by name. Yo, Tony, yo, Frankie, yo, Vinny, yo, Vito, and oh, Jerry, and Paulie, Pepe, and Guido. As I drew out my gun and hid by the bed, he flew through the window and slapped me upside the head. What the hell are you doing pulling a gun on this dear Don? Now all you're going to get is coal, you freaking moron. Then, pointing a fat finger right under my nose, he twisted his pinky ring, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, obscenity screaming, away they all flew, before he threw during a beating. Then I heard him yell out, what I least did expect, Merry friggin' Christmas to you all, and you better show some respect. Okay.
That's great. That's good, Lauren. Yay.
Here's another one, very similar. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, everybody felt shitty, even the mouse. Mom was at the whorehouse and Dad smoking grass. I just settled down for a nice piece of ass. When out on the lawn I heard such a clatter, I sprung from my piece to see what the matter. Then out on the lawn I saw a big dick. I knew right up then it must be St. Nick. He came down the chimney like a bat out of hell. I knew in a moment that fat fucker fell. He filled all our stockings with pretzel and beer and a big rubber dick for my brother the queer. He rose up the chimney with a thunderous fart. The son of a bitch blew the chimney apart. He swore and he cursed as he rode out of sight. Piss on you all and have a good night. All right. Well, we got you to laugh a little bit tonight, right? Right? Yeah. So anyhow, who's next? CatBoy, you ready?
All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can stand
Okay.
up and move and
Yeah.
move around.
This crowd has at least 6,000 laughs they haven't used yet tonight, so try to get some of them out. They've been all choked up. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we got a ready crowd. Let me stop moving here. Let me see if I can do that. Get out of your way there. Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
What are we doing? All right, everybody, quick. You got to pack your bags. You got to come with me. We have to save Christmas. Now, if you said that to a total stranger who didn't know anything, they would ask, what is Christmas? And you would have to say, it's a holiday that's always in peril. It's the frickin' Lois Lane of holidays. All these people have to save Christmas. Alvin and Chipmunk save Christmas. Ernest save Christmas. Dumb and Dumber save Christmas. Ever notice that the people who always have to save Christmas are the least qualified emergency response team you could find? I got an idea. How about Chuck Norris saves Christmas? How about Bruce Willis saves Christmas? Like, yippee-ki-yay, Merry Christmas. Anyway. I'd watch that movie. Anyway, let's see. I was hanging up some Christmas decorations today. Yes, I do put this off till the last minute. And once they're up, I'm so damn lazy, they don't come down till Easter. At one time, I left it up there. I swear to God, my parents had come to visit me in late February. I left my Christmas decorations up, and the tree was still up. And I thought, oh, Christ, as soon as they see that, they're going to know that I've just been... All right. So you know what I did? I thought this was the most brilliant thing in the world. I grabbed the whole tree. I just picked up the entire tree. I ran and I stuffed it into the guest room. And I thought that was the most brilliant solution ever until I realized, where do you think your parents are going to sleep? Man. Guest room. Anyway, that didn't work out too well. Okay. Oh, most recently on Twitter, you're telling a William Shatner joke. Did anyone see that Shatner got into a spat with the Kardashians on Twitter?
No, did he really?
Yes, he did. Yep, got into it. It didn't last too long. It didn't get too big, but still, But it just goes to show that Shatner is he's only into Star Trek. He doesn't know anything about the Star Wars fans. He doesn't cross genre, even though he was in that movie, making fun of Star Wars. But he knows nothing of Star Wars because he would know, if he did know something about Star Wars, he would know it's not wise to upset a Wookiee. Okay. All right. Most recently on Twitter, I was hearing that there's a scientific thing called Diphalia. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Does anyone know what this is? Diphalia. Anyone? That is
Diphalia.
Diphalia,
doesn't she live up in Harlem? I've met Diphalia before.
You might have. You might have. Diphalia is a medical condition which they claim is real, where men are born with two penises.
Oh.
Two distinct penises. So, and I am really, really skeptical, and the reason why I'm so skeptical about this is, if this was a genuine thing, don't you think it would have turned up in porn by now? I mean, they go all around the world to find people that have penises 18 inches long. You think they would find at least one guy that's got two of them, even if they weren't that big. I would understand this would be a big deal back in the 1990s when double penetration was still legal, but today, with the internet, no way. All right, so I was up late night watching movies, loving all these Christmas specials and Christmas movies. If you remember last week, I told a joke about I was ripping on Steve Martin. He was ruining Peter Sellers' remakes, doing his own Pink Panther. But I got to tell you, there is one remake that stars the original Peter Sellers. I am grateful that they did do a remake of. The remake is better, much better than the original.
James
that
Bond,
has to be
right?
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Anyone see that?
Yeah.
Casino Royale. Oh my God! If you want to know how bad this movie is, well, Peter Sellers plays the role of 007. Take a wild guess who played the villain. Woody Allen. It was Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. I love it.
Woody Allen plays the villain. Nasal. Yeah, I think he has this thing where he wants to, give everyone nasal congestion all over the world or something like that. I'll let me talk like him. All right. Let's see. I guess your recent polls in comedy. I love quoting polls in comedy because there's always so much credibility in polls, don't you think? Anyway, recent polls say people are embracing the reality of global warming. They're saying that they're now accepting it, that most people are accepting it as real. And that's great. I'm glad. Problem is, only 1 out of 3 people believe that global warming is happening, but it's not happening for scientific reasons. So what the hell else is there? Apparently Al Gore has been preaching the rapture all this time, and we didn't know it. And that's it. That's all I got for this week.
Bravo.
See you in
Bravo.
later. All right.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's great. All right, so here was what Barbie sent to Santa, in case you want to know what Ken sent his, but Barbie sent hers first. Dear Santa, listen, you ugly fat troll. I've been helping you out every year, playing at being this perfect little Christmas present, wearing skimpy bathing suits in frigid weather, drowning in fake tea from one too many tea parties, and I hate to break it to you, Santa, but it's definitely payback time. There'd better be some changes around here this Christmas, so I'm going to call for a nationwide meltdown, and trust me, you won't want to be around to smell it. So here's my holiday wish list for 2012. Santa, 1, I'd like a nice, comfy pair of sweatpants and a frumpy, oversized sweatshirt. I'm sick of looking like a hooker. How much smaller are these bathing suits going to get? Do you have any idea what it feels like to have nylon and Velcro crawling up your butt? 2, I want some real underwear that can be pulled on and off, preferably white. What bonehead at Mattel decided to so cheap that they mold imitation underwear to my skin? It looks like cellulite. 3, I want a real man, not G.I. Joe. I know he's with Ken. Hell, I'd take Tickle Me Elmo over that wimped out excuse of a boy toy Ken. And what's that earring anyhow? If he's gonna have to suffer, if I have to suffer with him, at least make him anatomically correct, and me. 4, I want arms that actually bend so I can push the aforementioned Ken Wimp away when he's anatomically correct. 5, I really want breast reduction surgery. I don't care whose arms you have to twist, get it done. 6, how about a jog bra? I mean, I could wear it until I get surgery. 7, I want a new career. Pet doctor, school teacher, just don't cut it. How about systems analyst, or better yet, public relations senior account exec? Hey, I want a new 21st century persona. You know, maybe PMS Barbie, complete with a miniature container of chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream and a bag of chips. Or Animal Rights Barbie, with my very own paint gun, outfitted with fake fur coat, bottle of spray-on blood, and handcuffs. Or Stop Smoking Barbie, sporting a removable Nicotrol patch and equipped with several packs of gum. 9. No more McDonald's endorsements. The grease is wrecking my vinyl. Okay, Santa, that's it. Considering my valuable contribution to society, I don't think these requests are out of line. And if you disagree, then you can find yourself a new bitch for next Christmas. It's that simple. Yours truly, Barbie. Let's see. So, somebody's got one song they want to sing. I'm going to let them come up here in about 5 minutes. They've never sang here before. They said it's an open mic since there's no singer. And if you vote afterwards that you like her, maybe she'll sing some more. Okay? So somebody get in touch with Mimi Singer and find out whether she wants to be in stream or whether she wants to be in voice or whether she just wants to sit up here in the chair and be like a ventriloquist and mute, whatever it is. Yeah.
Somebody send me her name, please.
Well, it's Mimi Singer Haddison. Okay,
Right,
Somebody
I
look
see
that
it.
up.
I got it.
You got it. Okay, you got it. So my friend works at a porn store, and this guy goes into the adult store and asks for an inflatable doll. And my friend says male or female. Customer says female. Friend asks black or white. Customer says white. My friend's a comedian and asks Christian or Muslim. Customer says, what the hell religion have to do with it? Dumb friend answers, the Muslim one blows itself up. No, that's terrible. That's just not very funny, is it? No.
I thought it was funny.
So what do you do when you're trying to come in World and it says loading? Do you sit around watching that little thing going loading? Yeah, right. Yeah, so let's see what else we got here while they're trying to figure out if Mimi can get up here. Yeah, I like the Barbie thing. Didn't you like that? Yeah. So far, I've seen a lot of women dressed as Mrs. Santa here in Second Life. You know, people used to be a lot careful. By the way, Christmas dinner. This was last year. Just to let you know, I heard about this. This guy kills a deer and took it home to make it for Christmas dinner. Right? Both he and his wife decide they don't want to tell the kids what kind of meat. They give them some clues and let them guess. The kids are eager to know what the meat is, so they beg for the clue. And the daddy said, well, it's what Mommy calls me sometimes. And the little girl screams to her brother, don't eat it. It's an asshole. So, no. No. We got a couple of laughs out of a few people. Doc Fran stopped laughing hours ago. I don't know what happened. So,
no, it's because I muted my mic.
You muted your mic? Why'd you mute your mic? What the hell?
Sometimes I'm a heavy breather.
Oh, we like that heavy breathing stuff. That's good stuff.
Why is Mrs. Claus so upset?
Why?
Because Santa only comes once a year.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so you know, one grandmother said to her grandson, he said, listen, find a small girl, somebody 5 foot tall. His son said, why? It'll make you look bigger. No, I didn't say that. That's terrible. I don't know. Look, we're just trying to get through the day here. So anybody ready for Christmas? Everybody got trees up? Everybody got something to do? 2 weeks, you won't have to listen to shit. Isn't it incredible? And then we can start with all new funny stuff all over again. Brand new stuff that you've never heard before. How about that?
Mm-hmm. How do you like me now?
How do you like me now, right? Yeah, well, here's one you like, you know. Blonde and I were trying to... I don't like any blonde. Why are they always blaming blondes for everything, huh? Now, who do you think has more fun? The person with the blonde or the blonde? Well, we attract everybody. We're having a lot of fun. Are you kidding? We got action going on. That's why we die here, blonde, right? You redheads, like Haley, you guys get some heavy action too, don't you? The redheads, yeah, because that's like finding a gem, you know. Like, wow, that's a redhead. No, I want to put that down on my book. But girls don't look for redhead guys, do they? Because they all look like Carrot Top. I mean, what?
Ginger.
Ginger.
That's
Ginger.
proof that,
Yeah.
Harry Potter's friend Ron. We know he's not magic. Why? He's still ginger.
So this little old lady goes to hotel. Oh, something sounds really good. Who's eating? Is that you, Dr. Fran? You having a bite?
No, I'm opening. If I told you what I was doing, you wouldn't believe me. I'm making Christmas cards. So.
Oh, Christmas cards. That's really nice. Yeah. No, we don't believe you. Did anybody find Mimi Singer and get it all together? Did somebody find out what she's going to do?
I've got it. She's good. And we're good to go. She's going to do a couple of songs.
Is she going to do it in voice or in stream?
It's going to be in stream, and I've already
Let's
got
bring
the
her up
stream
here.
on
Let's
there.
get her up here. Get her set up on the stage. Give her a shot. Come on, we're all going to have some fun, and that's great. That's great. Somebody new, somebody unexpected. Hello, Explorer. How are you? I heard you there. I didn't get a chance to look around the room. I want to thank all of you while we're getting Mimi up there to say you guys have made Second Life into a place that we all want to escape from. No, actually, you guys are really terrific. You're the best. You're the good friends, and we love you. And let's see. Hopefully, this is going to work out with Mimi. We don't know.
Mimi is
None
on
of us have
stage.
ever. Let us know when we're in.
I will.
Stream.
I will.
Oh, look at this.
Just give me a
Mimi's going to
second.
do this. Look at her. Yeah, great outfit. Fantastic. All right. And I'll see you next year, everybody. So that's all I can tell you because I'm going away. And I'm going to miss all of you. I'll try to get in World if I can, which is probably not. Because,
Wi-Fi's pretty good in Paris, though.
Yeah, but Paris is pretty good not to be in fucking World.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, who wants to go to Paris and talk on a computer?
Right. Oh, excuse
I've
me.
done it.
Irene.
I know.
Yeah. Let's not
That's
go out.
different
Can we
with
just
Lauren.
stay inside and go on to Second Life?
The old Lauren used to want to come in and visit us, but nothing new Lauren.
So let us know when we got her going here, okay? We got stream going? No. Not going. All right. So let me see. I better come up with another joke fast, huh? All right. So here's an old joke while we're getting it together. So this woman decides to take herself out to a hotel on her birthday. She spends the night. She goes down to check out, and she gets a bill from the clerk for $500. She goes, $500? I mean, it's a lovely room, but it's not worth $500 for the night. The clerk says, but ma'am, that came with a beautiful free breakfast. And she said, what? I didn't have the breakfast. He said, well, you could have. She said, but I didn't. The guy realizes she's going to be a pain, so she calls the manager. The manager comes over. She says, ma'am, I understand you're a bit upset, but did you know about the other amenities in the hotel? Like we have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Did you know about the other amenities? Could have used that. She said, but I didn't. He said, but you could have. And he goes through all the different amenities to use that. She said, but I didn't. He said, but you could have. And he goes through all writes a check, hands it to him. He looks at it. It's $200. Writes a check, hands it $200. She said, yeah, I charge you $300 for sleeping. Writes a check. He said, but I didn't. She said, you could have. I charge you $300 for sleeping.
Good one.
Lauren, she says she's live, but I'm not hearing her. Lauren, she says she's live, but I'm not hearing her. Lauren, she says she's live, but I'm not hearing her. Lauren, she says
Not hearing. Tell her that we're not hearing.
I
see
have.
the stream is in. I do not hear.
Yes. I have.
Yes, now we hear. Now we do. Yes.
No hearing.
Okay, good deal. I have.
Yes, now all right, guys, we're out of voice.
No hearing.
Okay, good deal. I have.
All right, guys, we're out of voice.
Okay, good deal. I have.
All right, guys, we're out of voice.
Okay, good deal.
All right, guys, we're out of voice.
Okay, good deal.
All right, guys, we're out of voice.
Testing. Ass, oh my god. Corner, like this harmless. We can't get this laugh. This is crazy. Okay. Can we say ass? So, corner, like this harmless. We can't get this laugh. Thank you. you once again, Lauren. Okay, for letting me sing here. I'm gonna start right now because I don't want to talk too much. I'm gonna sing a couple of songs for you guys. For letting me sing here. Here we go. I'm gonna start right now because I don't want to. One is a cappella. That means without music. Here we go. I'm gonna start right now because I don't want to. One is a cappella. Okay, so here we go. That means without music. I'm gonna start right now. One is a cappella. Okay, so well, thank you, computer, for letting me know that.